How to keep your Chinese table tennis rubber sticky for longer. Hello, welcome back to Ping Pong Review. I am EmRatThich. Chinese table tennis rubber is very sticky because without the stickiness, it is very hard to produce enough spin using the Chinese table tennis rubbers. Why?
In China?
Yeah, and outside. Ooh. This is Sunway Target Pro. Check it out. That's insane level track. Yeah.
Because Chinese rubbers like Double Happiness, DHS, Sunway 729, etc. have a very hard sponge. The harder the sponge, the harder the ball to be absorbed into the sponge, hence harder to impact spin. What happens after 2 weeks? A player asked me, "Hi Coach EmRatThich, why does my forehand rubber Hurricane 3 new version wear so easily? Only used the rubber for 2 weeks and the rubber looked so worn. What to do?" Dust will destroy the tackiness. Yes, I have played with Hurricane 3 for 5 years. I know this problem very well. Tackiness hates the dirty and the dust. You have to clean it after each time you play. Normally, I will clean the dust with the breath, the vapor from my mouth. You can also use the butterfly spin refresh to clean it, and then you should cover it with a plastic sheet. You should not use a dirty sponge or not clean. There is still a lot of dust on the dirty sponge. Use the rubber protector. You should use the rubber protector. The rubber is itself sticky, so the protector sheets stick to it just fine. In a very rare case, you won't want the glue from the rubber protector to stick to the rubber. You should always clean your rubber after playing, especially if you are using Chinese rubbers. Avoid static rubber protector. Make sure that your rubber protector doesn't give any static, because if you use a static protector, the dust will stick on the surface of the protector. You should also include non-sticky protective sheets for each side of the rubbers, the forehand side rubbers and the backhand side rubber. Use the Revolution 3 cleaner to keep the DHS Hurricane 3 in good shape forever. After each use, clean it and get a non-sticky rubber film to protect it. Dust will stick to the surface of the rubber because it is sticky, so you need to remove it frequently. Rinse with water. You should rinse your rubber surface with a little bit of water every time you use it, so that dirt doesn't just build up in it. You should also use the damp, rinse out sponge to wipe out any soap or cleaner that is still on the rubber. Then use something like rubber protection before putting your racket into the case, so your rubber will stay as clean and new looking as possible. Is it legal to play with the sticky Chinese rubber? Yes, it is ITTF approved, so you can play with the Chinese tacky rubber like the HS Hurricane 3, Friendship, Reactor, Jinghe, Sunway, LKT Globe, Galaxy 999T, 7929 Battle 2, etc. How to take care of your Chinese rubber? So, some table tennis players don't know how to take care of their rubber. Chinese rubber is definitely sticky, but a week of playing with it is almost over. You need to clean it regularly, preferably with something simple like water and soft sponge. After using it up for 1 year though, it needs to be re-glued to have the grit bounce. What to avoid for the Chinese rubbers? You should use non-sticky protective sheets. Clean with plain water. Don't use microfiber cloth, no fabric. Don't rub it on your towel. Nothing but wet hands or soft sponge. See you in the next video. If you have any questions, you can email me EmRatThich@pingsunday.com.